DNV Spadeadam Research and Testing Facility is a large-scale major accident hazards laboratory inside an RAF base in the north of England.
We do fire, gas explosions, dispersions, releases of toxic gas, cryogenic explosions, all sorts of large-scale major hazards testing that you can't do in an indoor laboratory. The things we specialise in is we do fire, explosion, cryogenic releases, pipeline ruptures, really anything that you can imagine which is large scale and can harm people. This behind me is our large confined vented explosion chamber. The chamber's 4.5 metres wide, 4.5 metres tall, 9 metres deep. That's 183 cubic metres, which is a big volume to get large overpressure and long duration tests. This is going to be a gas explosion loading test on the Roxtec penetration systems. These are used for cables and pipes. So we've got an array of cables and pipe systems going through a bulkhead, metal bulkhead, and into, well, systems that screw into a concrete wall section. So we've got a metal wall with concrete in, and then a metal panel with sealing systems in, and then ceilings going into the concrete as well. So we would believe that covers all the scenarios, all the gas explosion scenarios that you would encounter in the real world. We're expecting to get a range of overpressures and a range of durations in these tests, sort of 1, 2, 3 bar, very nominally 1, 2, 3 bar, and durations from anywhere from sort of 80 milliseconds up to 150 milliseconds, something like that. And we believe that would be a very severe explosion scenario, more severe than you're likely to encounter in the real world, or more severe than these seals are likely to encounter in the real world.
For the experiments with Roxtec sealing systems, DNV is aiming for more violent explosions. The first test is aimed to be in the region of 1 bar, then DNV will go to approximately 2 bar, and then around about 3 bar.
Properly sealed cable and pipe transits are important to ensure safety barriers. DNV is a renowned and respected organization throughout the world, so it felt natural to cooperate with DNV for this type of test.
The gas explosion loading tests are intended to replicate the accident scenario that might occur in a petrochemical facility or an offshore platform. There you might have a release of a pressurized gas or fluid that produces a mixture or flammable mixture or a flammable cloud. Ignition of that cloud causes an explosion.
Gas explosion testing of PFP involves taking your object and placing it inside a gas explosion. So this is like an offshore accident scenario. There's a release, there's a production of dispersion of a cloud. That cloud ignites and then you get an explosion. But your passive fire protection is inside the explosion. That makes it quite different from something like a high explosive test, which gives you an instantaneous shock load and a very, very short duration. Here, we're getting big forces and a long duration event.
We expected good results when we came here, and I'm happy to say that we have also achieved great results. We see a lot of use cases in different industries, such as process industries, onshore and offshore oil and gas, as well as critical infrastructure and defense. It's all about protecting life and assets.